Hey everybody, Dead End here for another address. This time I will be addressing the lies of the cult of Scientology with my mask on, because I'm on my own property and there may be a anti-mask law in Georgia as far as protests and things of that nature, but you know what? Here on my own property, it's okay. I can wear the mask. Not to mention the mask just looks cool. As far as the lies of the cult of Scientology, they're still a cult to me. And here's why. The lies and deceit. One of the lies of the cult of Scientology is their member count. They claim to have millions of members, upwards of 7 million members worldwide. They claim to have hundreds of organizations throughout the worldwide scale and claim to be helping, I don't know, like 80 countries or something. I'm not really sure of that number, but they do claim to have upwards of 7 million members. This is simply not true. That tries to make them look more popular than they are, therefore making themselves, trying to go with the concept of, oh, everybody's doing it. No. Not everyone is fooled by this cult. In fact, here in the United States, their number is estimated to be anywhere between 45,000 and 55,000, although ultimately with our efforts at Anonymous, I think we would hope to think that that number has been lessened significantly over the last over the last year. But ultimately, the number here is 45 to 55,000. Worldwide, their numbers average in the low thousands, mostly below 10,000 per country. So to claim that you're as widespread as you say you are, the numbers just don't add up, Scientology. You're in the thousands, not the millions. Also, Scientology likes to claim that they don't harass their critics. This is simply not true. Fair game is still around, even though L. Ron Hubbard supposedly abolished it back in the day. That simply is not true. You can look at all the times they've stalked, libeled, slandered, and basically just harassed their critics. I mean, picketing people at their own homes, at their own domestic, private residence. When we, Anonymous, protest the cult of Scientology, we actually go to their organization, not to each person's individual home. That is something illegal. That is stalking. That's something you can get criminally charged for. As far as Scientology claiming, oh, we're not as criminal as Anonymous likes to paint us out to be. Oh, yes, you are. Operation Snow White. Mary Sue Hubbard, along with 10 others, got convicted and many sentenced to federal sentences, in federal penitentiaries. Operation Freakout, where you harassed Paulette Cooper. Yes, Scientology, your harassment of John Sweeney, the BBC reporter who came just to see what the situation was in Clearwater, Florida. You stalked and harassed him every time he tried to get the other side of the story. You only wanted him to report the Scientology side of the story. And his ultimate blow-up at Tommy Davis at the Psychiatry Industry of Death Expo was not brought on unprovoked. You stalked him several times. And for you to say that that blow-up was completely unprovoked is a complete and total lie. He tried to interview Sean Lonsdale, you stalked him. He tried to interview citizens of Clearwater who were critical of your organization, you stalked him down there too. You stalked him to his own hotel. That is stalking. If you had had a weapon on you, it would have been felony stalking. Mr. Tommy Davis, you would have gone to jail. Anyway, you do harass your critics. You do stalk your critics. That is something you do. You cannot fabricate that lie anymore. There are court cases documenting it. You also lie in saying that your e-meter has healing abilities. It has nothing of the sort. California court already found that was untrue. And the fact that you were making medical claims without a medical license. Anyway, as far as your church, again, back to the criminal activities thing, you were convicted of fraud in both France and Belgium. You were convicted in Canada as well. You're banned in Greece, soon to be, if not already, banned in Germany. You will be banned in Germany if you haven't been already, at least in some parts of Germany. You were banned in Australia. So people are catching on to your lies, Scientology. They are listening to us. I've been flyering over the past several days. I've been flyering all over my hometown. People are listening to me, Scientology. They tell me, good job, good work, keep it up. Expose them for what they really are. Your tax-exempt status is now in President Obama's citizens booklet of issues that we sent to him as the American people. Issue number 9, the tax-exempt status of the Church of Scientology. That's you. Your cult has been exposed. Get used to it. Give up the fight. Either change your ways and allow your members to be more free and allow knowledge to be free. Your members can believe in L. Ron Hubbard's teachings and belief system as much as they want, as long as it is within the proper parameters of the law, and as long as it is within the proper parameters of humanity. Until you change, Scientology, we will still be here. We will still protest you, and you will lose. This has been Dead End. I gotta admit, this is more serious for me than usual, but I'm trying to make a point. You, Scientology, will be beaten unless you change.